We're staring down the barrel of a gun loaded with the avian influenza virus, and what may seem like a contained outbreak among birds has the potential to spread into a global catastrophe that touches every living being on this planet. And this is not a threat to be taken lightly, for the consequences of inaction could be devastating, rippling across ecosystems and disrupting the delicate balance of life as we know it today. And we find ourselves at a pivotal juncture where our choices and actions will determine the trajectory of this outbreak and shape the fate of countless species, including our own species. Avian influenza has already claimed countless lives within their populations, disrupting the delicate balance of various ecosystems around the world. And entire flocks have been decimated, their once vibrant songs silenced, leaving a void in the natural order. But the threat doesn't even just end there. We've witnessed this virus's ability to transcend species boundaries, infecting cows, cats, and even humans. There's been a couple cases lately. And no longer can we dismiss this as a problem confined to our feathered friends. It's more so about the invisible threads that bind us all together and that have been laid bare. And the consequences of ignoring this crisis could have far-reaching implications for us all. And it's exactly as it sounds. The bird flu has reached our very doorstep, and each new human infection will be serving as a grim reminder of our vulnerability. We're all intricately connected in the web of life, and a threat to one species is genuinely a threat to us all. The boundaries that we once perceived as impermeable have proven to be mere illusions shattered by this relentless virus. And it's a sobering reality that demands our attention and immediate action, for the cost of complacency could be absolutely catastrophic. But how did we actually arrive at this precipice? The origins of the outbreak can be traced back to our own actions, or rather our inactions more so. Our unsustainable practices in agriculture and daily life have created an environment ripe for the spread of such diseases. We have pursued productivity and convenience at the expense of sustainability in business, failing to actually recognize the profound interconnectedness of our existence within the natural world. And our disregard for this delicate balance has set the stage for this crisis, and we can no longer afford to turn a blind eye. Climate change, a direct consequence of our poor sustainability practices, has disrupted the migratory patterns of these birds, forcing them into closer proximity with us and also our agricultural operations. And these once predictable journeys, honed by eons of evolution, have been thrown into disarray by our countless and relentless assault on the planet's ecosystems. And the resulting increased overlap has provided the perfect breeding ground for the avian flu to make its fateful leap across species, breaching barriers that once seemed impenetrable. So, as the boundaries between the natural world and our human existence blur, we find ourselves again at a crossroads. If we continue down the path of unsustainable practices, inviting further catastrophes and risking unraveling the intricate tapestry that sustains all life, then what will happen? Or do we have the ability to actually have this wake-up call and embrace sustainability as a necessity for our collective survival? But the choice is ours, and the consequences of our actions will reverberate across generations. As entrepreneurs and advocates for innovation, we have the power to be agents of change by integrating sustainability into our dreams and our daily actions, and we can forge a future where health and harmony prevail. A future where our choices don't compromise the delicate balance of our planet, but rather nurture it. It's a path that demands a fundamental shift in our mindset, a recognition that our actions have far-reaching consequences, and a willingness to embrace new paradigms that prioritize sustainability above all else. Imagine a world where our agricultural systems operate in harmony with one another, harmony with nature, where every aspect of production is carefully balanced to ensure the health and well-being of all species involved. A world where interdisciplinary collaboration between veterinary medicine, business, technology, all together actually lead groundbreaking solutions that promote the health for all species, breaking down the artificial barriers that have long separated our pursuits. And in this world, every purchase is a vote for a more sustainable tomorrow, a conscious decision to support practices that nurture the intricate web of life that sustains us, and our actions would be guided by a profound respect for the natural world, a reverence for the delicate balance that has allowed life to flourish for so long. But to make this vision a reality, we have to come together as a community. We must engage in open dialogue, share our thoughts, actions, and innovations, and inspire one another to dream bigger and think more sustainably. This cannot be a solitary pursuit, for the challenges that we face are too vast and complex for any one individual, one organization, or one realm to tackle alone. It'll require collective effort and a willingness to collaborate, learn, and grow together. And that's why I invite you to join me in this conversation. Share your thoughts, your initiatives, so we can together harness the power of collaboration, dreaming, and innovation to chart a course towards a truly sustainable future. Because together we can explore new ideas, challenge existing paradigms, and inspire one another to push the boundaries of what's possible. It's a journey that demands open minds, creative thinking, and a relentless pursuit of solutions that uplift not just ourselves, but the entire planet. And we cannot do this each alone. The clock is ticking, but it's honestly not too late to avert catastrophe and forge a sustainable path forward. Every moment we hesitate, the consequences compound, and the challenges before us grow even more daunting. But if we band together, fueled by a collective sense of purpose and a deep reverence for the natural world, we can actually overcome any obstacle and chart a course towards a brighter and more sustainable tomorrow. The time for action is absolutely right now, and the fate of our planet, our species, and countless other species hangs in the balance. So let's embrace this moment, this opportunity to leave lasting legacy of sustainability for generations to come. And thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Through Jeremiah's Eyes. Thank you so much.